welcome to the Wolf's Den Part 4. I wanted to make this to touch on a couple of things, and as well as to ask some input on a few ideas that I am tossing around for new video series. I also want to let you know that even though this is going to be posted on Saturday, this is not going to be the video for the weekend. I have another one that I'm working on, but I wanted to get this out there first, and I wanted to see your input on one of the questions I have. So the first thing I want to hit on is the fact that we just recently hit 3,500 subscribers, and to me that is absolutely amazing, seeing as how a couple months ago I did a video which I never posted of being amazed about hitting 200 subscribers. So us increasing in size this much has been absolutely wonderful, and I hope it continues. And it is all possible thanks to you, and I'm glad you love everything I do, or somewhat like it. So, thank you for all that. The second topic I want to hit is that a while ago I posted in the comment section about how frustrated I was with how negative it's been coming. And I was stating that, I'll delete anything that's rude or offensive or anything like that. And one thing I noticed that came out of it was a lot more of you have coming out and calling them on it. And I mean, I'm not one to ask you to do that or anything, but it has been nice because it shows people that you're not here to take that kind of comments or come here to read the comments and have that happen. So I greatly appreciate it. And when I made that comment originally, I let the cat out of the bag here, a lot of bad things were happening. And I honestly probably should have not posted it just for the sake of, I normally have a thick skin, but when you have so much else going on in your life and then you get that, and it seemed to be a constant thing, that, it just kind of got to me. And so I wish I could kind of take it back, but what's done is done. And I am honored that you have taken it upon yourself to try to rectify this problem. The third thing I want to touch on is that your input has been greatly appreciated. As of late, I have been getting so many comments about videos that you want to see and things you would like me to do, and it has been great. I have ideas of my own and everything, but it helps so much to have input as to saying, this is what I would like to see. Could you make something on this? I would love to know more about this. And it's been great. I couldn't ask for more, So keep it up and thank you. The fourth thing I want to touch on is that, as you know, I went back to my normal job not that long ago. Hence why I started making one video a weekend, even though for some reason I've been doing two. And I've been really tired out and everything, but I've been keeping up my promise of making the videos still and everything, and I'm glad that I can do that. One thing I am super excited about is that I've decided that I'm going to put money aside and hopefully upgrade my stuff for YouTube, where, I want to get a different microphone rather than using my X12 Turtle Beach headset. And maybe to get, well, this is a definite, I need a different movie editor so we can make it all fancy and, professional. And who knows, I might even get a different video capture where it doesn't have that stupid watermark on it that Lightcam has when you didn't pay for it. So that's all good stuff, and I'm really excited about it. Now, onto the meat of this whole Wolf's Den, the two ideas. I recently had a couple comments that brought these ideas to light, and they're awesome comments. So anyone that made that comment and is listening to this, don't take this as negative, because I think it's an awesome idea. But I'm just trying to get my bearings straight here for it, because I approached my wife with them, just today after work, and she was relatively negative towards the idea, saying that, it was looking like it was branching too far off from what I normally do. And the first idea was, could I do cryptids that are found in video games? I love the idea, but the only problem with that is that when I started this channel, if you've been here this long to know it, or even just look back at my old stuff, I started my channel with video game content, with cryptid content, and with just kind of random stuff. And I noticed that every single time I posted something video game related, it didn't get hardly any views, but everything else did fairly well. And I mean, I could tie that into the fact that my channel was relatively new and small, and so it wouldn't get many views to begin with. So that's probably the correlation there. But it seemed to be, even with the small channel, they were getting lousy views. I think I have one video that got like 12 when everything else was getting at least 100. And so a while ago I cut out all of that and just focused on my cryptid side. So, I would love to be able to do the cryptids of video games, but I need to know if that's something that you would want me to do. I mean, if you don't, let me know, either way. The other thing I was really excited about until my wife kind of shot me down on it, but I was asked to do cryptids in movies. On my Headless Horseman video for Folktale Facts, I was asked if I could do a video on the Candyman. And the first thought that came to my mind was that, well, the Candyman wasn't in any folktales, as far as I know. And, that was just the movie, Candyman. But it brought me to a good idea where I was sitting there thinking, well, what if I did cryptids, for an example, like the Predator from the Predator movies, where I basically do a bio on him and tell you, like, what their species name is, what their planet is, how their hierarchy is set up, what they do, everything like that. And I think the idea is really interesting, but I don't want to go too far outside of, dare I say, our comfort zone. I mean, I want to have different avenues that I can go down where I'm not all specifically pigeonholed into one area. But I'm going to let that up to you to let me know if that is something that you're interested in. Or if not, like I said, please let me know, because I don't want to make a video that you don't want to watch or wouldn't have an interest in. And, I want to make this the best that we possibly can. So, with that, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.